No, we're more than willing. We want to get out there and save the world. We're not playing around.
And that's a great thing. You guys can help expose Kevin Wesley. Even if you hate Kevin, and you was like, I bet he's a false prophet. I bet he's don't want to feed people. Donate and see, and be like, I got the receipts. He never did it.
Right.
Like, check, see him, expose him, try him out. So
I said,
try him
I always
out.
try to say it the best I can. The day you find me with a mansion, you can say I'm a false prophet.
Okay. You are watching a master at work.
You guys don't understand, I am incorporated now. I am a real nonprofit. So now it's time to be about this work. It's called Solicitation of Contribution Act, or yeah, I said it right. Solicitation of Contribution Act. If you guys give me $5 and I don't, and you feel like I don't use those funds for whatever I said I'll use those funds for, you actually have a backing for you. So I can't be lying to you guys, saying I'm feeding the world and I'm not. Okay, I wouldn't be able to get away with it. What's up, family? My name is Kevin Wesley, for any of you that are not familiar with me. I also have a nonprofit called Kevin Wesley Incorporated, where we help to aid families and children that are in need. We're trying to create a community here where it benefits every single party involved. Hopefully you guys don't mind coming and being a part of that. I want to end world hunger. I want to end, homelessness, all these types of things. I want to help build businesses in the community. I want to do every single thing that we've been expecting the church to do. So for those who know, they know that I come against what the church is doing in terms of taking up funds, misappropriating those funds, and never using that money to do what they're supposed to do with it. So why not give me an opportunity? I'm sitting here, I got my mouth open. I'm sitting here talking about all the things I want to do. Why not prove me a liar and donate and see what I do?
Got my little man with me, man. We both rocking that Born Winners. Okay, so which is a great brand. A great idea by Kevin.
We have gotten up to around $620. They're trying to do it before Christmas, guys, and the feedings of the homeless. Again, we're trying to raise $10,000 so we can really get out here and feed people. That is the goal. To me, the reason this time for me is so hard, not because my life changed due to, my financing changes, but the part that troubles me the most, man, is I'm not able to help people like I used to.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about going to Cuba and giving away food and clothes and making it a point to, take spaghetti to homeless people and take food and money to homeless people and people who are in need. For those things to be the things that make you happy. See, like for a person like myself, it's not in buying shoes and things for myself. You see,
Yeah.
I love to help people. For a person like myself, it's not in buying shoes and things for myself, you see.
Yep.
For a person like myself, it's not in buying shoes and things for myself, you see.
Yep.
So we're going to be feeding people. But obviously we don't do stuff for show, but we will 100% make sure this is viewable to you guys so you guys can see what you guys help to do. So we're going to be feeding people.
See, it's more mental than spiritual. Now tell me, do you see an angel, a demon in your peripheral? See, I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever loses its flame from lighting another.
This lies, face the music, but I'ma set us free and do whatever it takes to do it,
And I'll enlighten my brothers, cause no candle ever loses its flame from lighting another.
You've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. This is what he does.
So I want to feed the world. I do not need a jet. I do not need a mansion. So I want to feed the world. I do not need a jet. I do not need a mansion.
Like, I got the receipts. He never did it.
Right.
Like, see him, expose him, try him out. So
I always try to say it the best I can. The day you find me with a mansion, you can say I'm a false prophet.
It is impossible to have a bad day when you're surrounded by that much beauty, that much color. Look at here. Some beautiful flowers, y'all. Look at these big old flowers right here. I got big hands, right? Look at this flower.
So the first time you're coming up to the house and you pull in through that gate and you see this.
I was just like, wow, I can't believe I have a home.
I would rather be broke, busted, and disgusted before I'm getting money from lying. Like, I just cannot do that. I'm cut from a different cloth, I guess.
So
I said, I always try to say it the best I can. The day you find me with a mansion, you can say I'm a false prophet.
Rise and shine, beautiful souls. So look, I'm just out here walking and enjoying my morning. And I was just thinking, man, why don't we get back to intuition? I believe that, like in the past, right? I believe our intuition was so high, we knew who were bad for us. We knew who were good for us. We knew who were positive and negative. We sense it now, but we ignore it. We often ignore it because they're good at casting spells. And what I mean by that is they're good at talking. Feel free to leave a donation. We do use the funds to feed people, right? They're good at talking a good game and convincing you that they're good people, decent people to be around. I just want to feed the world, man. People dying and starving right now of hunger. And we fall for it.
I am trying to feed the world.
And then months later, we use the funds to feed people and take care of the less fortunate. So just keep those things in mind as we continue. Years later,
with my nonprofit right now, we are currently trying to set up warehouses that we stock with food.
There may be days or weeks.
But I would really like to see you guys, support some of my music. I'm really trying to feed the homeless.
No, nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.
We say, dang, something told me not to deal with that person. You knew it deep down, but you didn't want to feel wrong, like you were not giving somebody a chance. So you messed with them you dealt with them, right? And now here you are shooting yourself in the foot, right? Like, man, I let this person around me and I saw it coming and I ignored all the signs because they could cast a spell. They were good at talking.
I want to be somebody out here that's really providing for people. I'm coming saying, accept this offering that I have for you. You need water, I brought it. You need food, I brought it. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I created a way for you to have it.
All right.
Please, consider donating so you guys can be a part of helping feed somebody. Also, someone asked earlier, what do you donate for feeding the homeless and things like that? That is www.kevinwesley.org. Please
links are in the description.
Absolutely. Thank you, Josh. Links are in the description, guys. Fantastic.
Josh is amazing.
I try a lot.
Solicitation of Contribution Act. If you guys give me $5 and you feel like I don't use those funds for whatever I said I'll use those funds for, you actually have a backing fee.
Rise and shine, beautiful family. How did you guys like that? That took me about like 3 days to make. I did the directing, I did the editing, I did the producing. Also, I'm leaving my Cash App. That is 3 days of work. It is entertaining. It is informational. It is educational. And also, I'm helping you guys get your money back. So yeah, if Tyler Perry, Ava DuVernay, Issa Rae, Jordan Peele, anybody looking for somebody talented that be in the zone and do his thing, I'm available. Kevin will tell you I work very hard. Also, the moral of the story, right? what's the moral of the story here? Accountability, period. So Kevin knows he's not up to par on a moral level as far as collecting donations and doing the things he said he was going to do, even without a license. He's also in the wrong on the legal side because he never filed. The moral of the story for the community is, do you guys hold your leaders accountable to the same standard that you hold religious leaders accountable to, as far as Christianity, Muslims, and all these other groups that you guys slander all day on Facebook for no reason? It does pretty much nothing. Oh, Kevin, I have to give you advice as well. Even though you're almost like 10 years older than me. Bro, you know I made you. Like, what are you doing? Like, Kevin, why'd you do this to yourself? Like, you know, like that video isn't just, that's you. Like, I didn't even have to say much. I just put the little captions here and there. And people told you what you're doing is wrong and you don't care. Like, you don't listen. This is literally you against you. That's the beauty of it. The lesson for you, Kevin, and my final words to you is be humble. Sit down. I warned you about this. Tigress McDaniel warned you about this. Ricky Swink warned you about this. Vanessa Dixon warned you about this. All good people that loved you. All of us. But you were arrogant. You were lazy. You're manipulative. You're narcissistic. Now you look foolish. For what? You could have had everything, by the way. Had you just kept going on the correct path, you could have had it. This is all you saw, Kevin, was you destroying yourself. Because I couldn't tell you anything. Ricky couldn't tell you anything. Vanessa couldn't tell you anything. Tigress couldn't tell you anything. Nobody can tell Kevin Wesley what to do, even if it's for his own good. So, had to resort to this, man. But yeah, community. How do you guys hold your leaders accountable when they commit fraud in your neck of the woods? When you have snakes in your grass, do you handle them or do you let them slither away? We'll see.